let's talk about some Genlock stuff.
Genlock!
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, we're just now able to begin talking about the show and start to show you guys a little bit about the characters in the world. And there was a little announcement a few weeks ago.
Pretty small.
Yeah, it was a little thing. Somebody, a couple of you might have heard of Michael B. Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
I still don't know what reality we are even in that this is happening.
A beautiful one.
Yeah. But yeah, Michael B. Jordan is working with us on the show, and he's going to be voicing the lead character, Chase.
Yep.
And let's see here, we've got a new target release date, which is going to be January of 2019. That's when the show is going to be coming out. Yeah, Rooster Teeth has so much that they're trying to do and balance on their release calendar right now that they wound up realizing that the strongest move to make was they wanted to launch next year with a new show like Genlock. So that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So you won't have to wait too much longer. It's coming.
Yeah.
But with all that said, yeah, we just kind of wanted to show you guys a couple new things. I kind of thought it would be a really cool opportunity here at Anime Expo to make a couple of announcements. We want to introduce a little bit more of the cast. And instead of me telling you about this next announcement, we're going to play a little message from the performer themselves.
Hello! ルースターティースのファンの皆さん、こんにちは、山寺宏一です。私、今回、ジェンロックでKAZU役を演じることになりました。海を渡って、私の声が皆さんに届けられると思うと、大変嬉しく、そしてとっても興奮しております。はい、来年が待ちきれません。ぜひ楽しみにしてください。See you soon online!
Yeah, so Yamadera-san, who, if you might have seen such little shows as Cowboy Bebop, where he played Spike.
Cowboy Bebop,
And,
what's that?
Yeah, little thing. It's going to be huge. I think that show's got a
Anime.
future.
Yeah, maybe.
And then, most recently he played Batman in Ninja Batman.
Yeah!
Yeah. He was Toga-san, Ghost in the Shell. But anyway, he's going to be playing a character named Ida KAZU. And KAZU is a member of the Japanese military who gets identified as a candidate for the Genlock program and signs up for the team. So he's going to be one of Chase's teammates on the show. So I don't know, man. I don't know. My internet talk has been going nuts lately.
Yeah.
We've been recording with him for a bit now, and it's crazy cool to hear his voice reading these lines, and then we've been cutting his dialogue into the show, and he's perfect. He has this really amazing blend of comedy and strength that he's going to bring to the part of KAZU. So look forward for more on that. The next announcement we're going to make, let's go ahead and run that next little clip. This is all the stuff that Rooster Teeth is going to be posting online here in a little bit, but it's you here in this room that are actually getting to see it. And on the stream, hello people on the stream, that are getting to see these announcements first before the worldwide announcements go out here in about another 30 minutes. So next up, we have the character of Miranda. So Miranda is an expert mech pilot. She works for the Vanguard, which is the same military outfit that Chase is a combat aviator for. And we're going to announce online here in just a little bit that she's being voiced by Dakota Fanning. Who says hello, by the way? But yeah, she's like I said, there's multiple different types of mechs in this world, and she's an expert pilot at one of them, and I can't really say too much about that right now. And on top of that, she's kind of the love interest for Chase. So you'll get to see their story unfold over the course of this year of Genlock. And with that in mind, yeah, we wanted to show you some artwork for the show. You guys want to check out some art pieces? Yeah.
Down right there.
Cool. All right. So, yeah, we have here, this is part of the teaser image that Michael did. So this is, that kind of went out with the announcement for Chase a little bit earlier. But moving on. So this is the character turn for Chase that's been put out. You can find this in high res online, all you cosplayers out there. This is Julian Chase in his combat aviator outfit. And there's some art that we haven't seen before. This is him in his officer's uniform. He's a first lieutenant for the Vanguard. And that's him in his casual outfit. It's, the show is set on Earth about 50 years in the future. And, you know, this is like what he would wear hanging out with his family in Brooklyn, say.
Can we make that hoodie? It looks very good.
Fashion,
It looks very comfortable.
Yeah.
This is what the runway's for, guys.
I would strut it if I had that.
You know it's going to be cool in the future when they still have the side zippers.
Yeah, that's how we're going to know we're in the future.
They never go out of style.
And clearly a big fan of Back to the Future, too. He's got
Yeah.
the Nikes going, yeah. And here's some artwork with Miranda. So that's casual Miranda. So that's what she's wearing when she's not on the base.
Look at them shoulders.
Scandal.
Hey, you'll all be relieved to know that cold shoulders, they'll come out of fashion, but they're going to be back in fashion by the time the future of Genlock rolls around.
Scandal.
It's kind of a close-up on the turns of her head there. That's her with both her jumpsuit as well as her armor on. So they can take the outer pieces of armor off if they're just walking around the base. But when it's mission time, they go ahead and they put on the additional pieces of armor while they're piloting their mechs, and there's also a helmet that becomes involved. And also, please call out any particular details if I'm missing anything.
I just want to know, does she wear that previous outfit underneath all that?
Yeah.
So is it like Superman where it's like she's out on a mission, but then she's got a date, so she can just pull...
Reverse Superman.
It's actually the other way around. She wears this under this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also for
That
the
makes
date.
more sense.
You don't know how these dates are going to go. You got to wear the armor.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing. So yeah, and then here's a look at Kazu that Yamadera-san's going to be voicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool as hell.
Speaking of selling jackets, I would like, please.
Is this a new son? A new son for me to adopt?
Would you like to be his daddy-ola?
Yeah.
Michael's saying yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So Kazu's deal is he's a tank driver for the Japanese military forces when he's identified as a candidate for the Genlock program. At least he's supposed to be driving a tank, except he was busted down for insubordination. He's actually the unit cook at the time that they find him. So his unit is more than happy to transfer his butt to this new scientific research program.
And he can cook.
Yeah, and he can cook. And he's a musician. He plays guitar.
Ooh!
Hey,
So, yes.
speaking of butt,
Renaissance
Box
man.
checked, box checked.
Yeah. So much more interesting now.
Yeah.
So multi-dimensional.
yeah, well, Sun shows his abs. So there.
It's kind of a close-up on the concept art and how the model of his head has been turning out. Bit of a, punk rock bad boy in the future.
Ace is excited.
Oh, and then here's another character that we want to talk about. This is Colonel Raquel Marin. So this is the colonel that runs the military base that Chase and his squadron is stationed at. And we wanted to make one more Anime Expo exclusive announcement about who's going to be voicing this particular part. Yep. Where are you? Are you here? Yeah. Everybody say hello to Monica Rial.
Yeah!
Monica, coming up. So that's right, the voice
This
of...
is what the runway's for. Sorry.
So tell us about what you're going to be wearing this evening. No.
Yeah.
So, the voice of Bulma from Dragon Ball Z and Sienna Khan from Ruby.
Yeah!
Come on up.
Should we do say hi or?
Yeah, please.
Hi.
But yeah, and it turns out you've already heard her voice in the part. So we released a teaser for Genlock. Oh, we have an extra mic. Hey, here we go. There you go.
Hello.
Yeah. So the very first teaser for Genlock that some people saw at some conventions late last year that we put online at the beginning of 2018 is it's supposed to be kind of a virtual phone call between two characters. One of those characters is the Colonel. So you've already heard part of her performance in the part.
Yeah.
Little did you know. So all of you guys that asked me if that was me, and I said, I don't know. Now you know.
You've been doing this dance for like half a year. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's been a little awkward, and people are like, that's got to be you, right? That's totally you. And I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I do so many things, I can't remember what I do on a daily basis. Sorry, guys.
Your fans have got some good ears. A lot of people, like, instantly started tweeting, it's like, it's her, it's her, it's her. I'm like,
Well, it's crazy, too, because the voice is much lower. For any of you that are worried about a colonel sounding like this, it's obviously, like, way in my lower range. And we're doing some fun things to make it sound a little less recognizable, if you will. So,
But it's been great. Yeah, we've...
super excited to work with you guys. I mean, I've worked briefly on Ruby.
No, get up. Get up. We have to accept what we did.
Here's the thing. I know your pain. So...
See?
All right, don't you get on that bandwagon.
Well, I'm going to go take my seat again because I'm having too much fun watching you guys. I don't want to be the entertainment. I want to watch the entertainment. So thank you guys. I'm super stoked to be a part of this. Thank you,
for
Gray.
hanging out. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Oh my gosh. Those cast announcements are making me pee my pants. You can't see because I'm wearing black. But
Me too.
She actually didn't know who she's playing against in some of the other scenes until very recently.
it's been awesome. So thanks, you guys. I'm super stoked.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the Colonel, you actually get to give Michael B. Jordan orders. It's great. The Colonel is actually from Puerto Rico and runs this particular battalion. This is her in her uniform. Please be aware that if the cosplayers are taking screen grabs on the screen or whatever, if you guys are taking photos, there are still some details about the uniform that are changing. So like this is close to final, but there's a test shot from the show of her in her operations center at the Vanguard base.
She's military Daddy-ola.
Yeah.
Best typo ever.
The typo that keeps on giving. But anyways, yeah, so like I mentioned before, Genlock is set ostensibly on our Earth just, a few decades out. And that means that we wanted to do some cool things with some recognizable places. One of the locations that you're going to see in the show is NYC. So these are actual concept and matte paintings as we're developing the look of the show. I don't know if you want to talk about that for a bit, about like how we've been exploring how to deal with some of the environments for the show and our approach. Like we're going to be doing a lot of matte paintings for the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a blend. It's going to be, matte paintings, lots of 3D. Obviously, I mean, Genlock's going to be a 3D show. I mean, we're using 3D for characters, props, just about everything. So, yeah, in that vein, the environments will be sort of a nice, convenient blend whenever we need more matte paintings. You'll see stuff more like this. We might use some 3D for foreground elements just to make the camera a little more dynamic and kind of allow it to move it around.
I have to say, it's actually really hard to take you seriously while I got my little Pyrrha here right next to you.
Tell us about the serious show.
Leave me alone.
Michael's in his happy place.
I'm serious.
Yeah, so anyways, we've got some really, really talented artists that are contributing to the show. And I can't believe that this stuff looks like this.
These are all future wallpapers for me. And I mean, you guys if you want them, but me. I want them.
Yeah, it's a little closer to the street.
Wowie zowie.
Yeah, and then here's a little peek at the Vanguard base that Chase and his team are stationed at, called the Anvil.
And you'll see why.
I wonder why they call it that.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Oh. I get it.
Looks like a horse.
So let's see here. We saw the outside of the base just a second ago. This is, they've got a bunch of different types of hangars embedded in the mountain of the base. This is the aviation hangar. You see some of the concept aircraft that are going to be stationed there. The launch tube out the hangar there.
Very, very small scale environments, as you can see.
Right. Obviously, very low poly
It's
count
super.
that our tech team is completely happy with trying
yeah.
to figure out how to render. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's great
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
They're doing so much to make these environments render better, so that when they get to Ruby environments that have nowhere near as much detail, now they just breeze through. Make that farm bigger. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a very special science lab, which you'll learn more about eventually.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun. And then again, it's just more of the exterior matte paintings of the mountains in the area. As you like fly in on the approach to the base, you'll see the aircraft kind of zigging and zagging through these valleys to get to the base.
These are just some of Gray's vacation photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it kills me. Yeah, these are actual paintings that are going to be used in the show.
Yep,
So,
actual backgrounds.
They look so good.
Bum, bum, bum.
yeah, but there you go.
Woo!
So, anyways, yeah, we've been getting a bunch of questions, and people have been already showing the show a lot of love online and at the signings and so forth. And all we can say is thank you for checking out the show and being interested in it. We cannot wait to show you more. We're going to be making all sorts of announcements pretty regularly throughout the rest of the year. And even if the premiere isn't until January 2019, that doesn't mean that we might not find some fun ways to get some Genlock out into the world before then. So
Wink.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Cool.
Cool.